many Americans who have been put out of manufacturing work, and they've seen manufacturing go to Mexico and to China, and they have not been able to get a new job with the same income and benefits that they had before. So it was a very effective tool for him to use during the election to win the election, and to win these voters that voted previously for Democrats instead of Republicans. So you have to consider that, and you also have to consider the fact that while Mr. Trump may have strong views on trade, the way that trade policy is created in the United States means that the president has one voice, and the Senate has an equally strong voice. Any change in a treaty has to be approved by 2/3 majority of the Senate, which means he'll have to get 15 Democratic votes. And the way it's looking now, if the polls are right, the Senate could be Democratic by 2018, which means that he could be facing a Democratic Senate by the time that he puts any changes to the treaty to a confirmation hearing in the Senate.
Taking this into account, and obviously the current situation, healthcare reform will probably fail, at least at the moment. Healthcare reform, should we fear, if you will, some major changes, something that would dramatically change the patterns, the sort of rules of the game as we know them, if you will?
Sure. The U.S. is creating some sense of insecurity now when it's been a fairly reliable partner in trade negotiations. You've sort of known what to expect from the United States in terms of trade negotiations. So things are changing, yes. The consensus in the United States has broken up, and it's not clear what the new consensus will be. So, the biggest thing, I suppose, is that we need to educate everybody on what have been the benefits of trade, and we need to be listening to the people who believe that they have not benefited from trade, and we need to try to find some democratic compromise between the opinions of both, and that hasn't happened in the States, and that's why we have the situation that we have today. And I guess you could probably say the same thing about what happened in Great Britain. So obviously there's a need for better discussion, not just communication strategy, but actual, debate and trying to reach some sort of compromise.